Hey, what's up, y'all? Just gonna do a checkup video on how I'm doing. It's day number 2. I had surgery on August 25th of 2025. I had a nasal reduction and turbulent or nasal reconstruction, turbinate reduction. So basically, what they did is they kind of opened up my nose, my nasal passageways, and also trimmed off some of the turbinates, which are kind of like, I don't know, just things that kind of trap stuff. But my nose was so clogged, so congested, it was very hard to breathe. I was snoring at night, having troubles whenever I was sick. I'd be super congested, and it would take almost a month just to get rid of congestion, and it's just very narrow airways. So I went in to an ENT doctor after I went into my primary physician. They said, check out the ENT. They did a nasal scan, and he said, sure enough, it's because I've tried the nasal sprays, I've tried like boom sticks, peppermint sticks, all sorts of stuff to just open my airway, especially when those sick season comes around and it's just really hard to breathe. So what my scan showed was that yes, indeed, my anatomy needed to be reconstructed. It wasn't, no matter how many nasal decongestants, all that stuff, it was just would not open up. My just anatomy of my nose has narrowed, and it was very narrow passageways. So he suggested surgery, my doctor. This is day 2, so day 1 I was very, the anesthesia I was put under, and it day 1 was kind of, it wasn't really much of a blur. I tried to come home and just rest. I didn't go get the kids. I rested in bed most of the night. The kids rested in bed with me. Just kind of stayed still, and everything was kind of just stuck. And I had heavy bleeding on these pads. So today is not as much bleeding, but today I still do have bleeding, and also a lot of drainage today into the back of my throat. So I've been actually having to spit out some of that blood that has came out or has drained back into my throat, or wherever that goes. But when you hawk a loogie kind of thing. So yeah, so yesterday it was day 1, and it was very much like everything was stuck, but I did have a constant, and it was just like blood. Today it's more of a mucus and I guess you could say like snot mixture. It still does have the blood in there, but I'm healing pretty well. The pain level is, I don't really have too much pain in my nose, to be honest. My upper teeth and like right here where this pad is, that's where it's hurting. So kind of eating, opening my mouth, it was kind of tough for the first day or two. Like the first time I ate yesterday, it was really hard to even open my mouth wide. I made a smoothie, and then we had some penne pasta, and I was eating like one piece of pasta at a time, not like a whole spoonful, just because when I opened my mouth, it would stretch kind of that sore, tender spot right here. And yeah, so it's getting better today. It's getting looser. Last night when I slept, I basically was dried up. This was very dry in the morning. So I'm hoping for another good night's sleep and it dries up even more. The doctor called me to ask about how I was doing. I said, oh, the bleeding stopped, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, yeah, that's good. But I was up getting the kids around, and of course it started just kind of leaking. But today, like I said, it's a little more watery, not as much just blood, and it's more mucusy. So yeah, that's day 2. Pain levels not very. They gave me oxycodone for the pain, so I did take that yesterday. Basically in the evening, I tried to hold off while I was with the kids, and then before bed I took one, and then in the middle of the night I took a half of one. So to try to just kind of, or maybe I took a half of one when I got home, just to take a nap in the evening. So I took basically 1.5 yesterday. Today I just took one to get some good sleep. It is the end of day 2, August 26th. So I'm hoping for a good recovery. If anybody else is having this surgery, it's not too, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. That's why I'm kind of making the video. The bleeding, they said if you went through like 4 pads within an hour yesterday, and I was changing the pad daily, or not daily, hourly. And so I was doing 1 pad an hour, so I was like, I think I'm good. They said it was gonna have some bleeding, so then they gave me this originally to put on here and it go around my ears. My ears got so tender from wearing this that this morning, I went to Walmart and got this tape, and it is saving my ears from that. I normally wear glasses, but this kind of being low and then rubbing up here, I mean, my ears were very tender today. That was hurting me the most out of everything this morning. So just a kind of heads up, if they give you one of these, go get some tape and just tape this bad boy on. It just needs to sit under here so it catches some of the drip. So that's about it. They gave me some pads. I'm almost out of them. That my pre-operation nurse said her husband went through this in about 3 days and the bleeding stopped for the most part. So yeah, I went and got some 3mm tape, and so I got some pads in the bathroom downstairs, and there's gauze in the bathroom, and then the gauze upstairs, depending on where I change it. So yeah, that's kind of just day 2. I'm doing fine. I sound a little nasally. Like I said, I'm having a little drip today and tonight, but we did go to a park today with the kids, and I was definitely more active. I went shopping this morning, to Walmart, so I didn't pick up anything crazy, just went and got that, and I got a few new things for the stream, some cords for my stream and my new desk. So I was just doing a check-in video since I'm not going to be streaming quite yet, because I don't want to be too I don't want to get worked up. I'm going to get a good night rest tonight, and then hopefully be back by the weekend for the Fortnite Zero Build solo tournaments. As always, we're going to keep trying to do. So appreciate everybody hanging out and checking this video out. If you like Fortnite content, that's what I normally do. Video game content, family content. I'm a family-friendly streamer. Give a like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep you updated on this journey for anybody who's getting that nasal reconstruction turbinate reduction. So yeah, day number 2, not too bad. Just a little leaky, and pain's really not there. I feel like this is going down, so I'm trying to work it out by talking and eating, and just kind of like trying to widen my nostrils. Last night when I was just resting in the recliner, that's where I slept last night, I was actually able to get some air through there, and I think that's what dried it out. So in the morning it was not really leaking. It kind of dried it up, where during the day I'm doing more mouth breathing during the day, but I'm also not resting as much as I probably should. But yeah, I got some tubes up there, and I'll go get those taken out in, I believe, a week from now. Today's Tuesday, next Wednesday, so I got a little bit before I do that, and hopefully the recovery just keeps on going on the up and up. Thanks for watching this video, and yeah, day number 2. Stay tuned for day number 3. I'll let y'all know how I'm doing tomorrow. See ya.